Okay, my name is Amy, and what's your name?
Violaine, it's Waylian.
Waylian.
So it's easier for you, I think, because it's Violaine. I'm Quebecer. I'm French Canadian.
French Canadian. Okay.
I'm Kelly.
Hello.
Yeah. So we were just like asking questions and take turns. So yeah. So that's how we are going to do.
Okay. Will I have a copy?
Okay, sure.
That would be great.
Oh, so
when it's finished.
Oh, when it's finished. Okay, so
you know, you know
in the other side that you can also have the video, right?
Well, I'm curious.
Okay.
But when your teacher will approve and everything.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can have a copy, and I think that we can just like put it on some of the clouds, iClouds, or just like.
Yeah, that would be great. I have iCloud too.
Okay. So you're French Canadian?
Yes.
Okay.
You've been studying.
I arrived in Taipei the 25th of February.
February this year.
Yes.
Oh, it's 2 months. Only 2 months.
Yes, on the 25th of March it was a month, so it's a month and a bit.
So you
Yeah,
just
almost.
come here?
Yes, it's recent.
So you rent here?
Exactly.
Oh, do you adjust Taiwanese education?
Oh, yes, absolutely, because it's not the same as Western culture. Because my understanding is, I think we have more. I prefer this system because we work more. There's more homework, more. Yes.
Come here to learn
Chinese. Mandarin Chinese, and there's the classical character, which is not in the West. It's the simplified.
Oh.
So for me, it's better because I will understand
Both.
Yes, more deeply, because I understand different aspects. So I think it for me it's added value. But I learned the way of life, the relationship between people through language.
So you make friends there?
Oh yes, already. Yes, I'm happy. Yeah.
And during the junior, senior high school years, we all have to study the subjects you don't like, right? Yeah. How do you think this situation?
To study the subject that I don't like.
Yeah, like
Because just like in Taiwan, that we have to study just like around 9 or 10 subjects during our junior high school year and senior high school year.
Yeah.
But you know that they were divided into 2 groups, just like with the science and the society group.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So just like take society group student for example, they were just like maybe they don't like chemistry, they don't like physics, but
Okay,
yeah. So you get meaning.
Is there for me? Is there a subject that I don't like?
you must to need
That we need.
Yeah.
Okay. In the West. Or in here?
Just like pretend that you are Asian student and just like how do you feel toward this kind of situation?
Well, I guess I'd have to adapt to the fact that I have to go through something that I don't like. I guess I would take the most of it, and learn to adapt to situations which are contrary to what I think. Most often it's that it happens. You think something you didn't like, and in the end, it reveals part of yourself and things that you didn't know, and you say, oh wow, oh well, yeah. Often that's the thing. So instead of being negative, I guess the best thing would be to have a neutral point of view.
So do you think learning a new language is important or?
Oh yes. Yes, I think it should be mandatory in every school. I know. I talked with the other students, other foreigner students, and in Norwegia, they have to choose between I think Spanish and German.
Which country?
In Norwegia.
Norwegia.
Norway.
Oh,
Norway. And Germany, they have to learn. So in Canada, we have to learn Spanish, German, and now we can choose also Chinese.
3 languages.
But it's recent. It's really recent.
Oh, but how about French? Because I know.
In Canada,
Yeah.
me, I'm French Canadian.
Yeah.
So I'm in Quebec. It's we
Also-
we are raised in French. Our second language is English. It's mandatory.
Yes.
So we are bilingual. So we are bilingual. The third language, I think I really believe it should be mandatory. Why? Because we live in a society which is more and more global, and it's good for the brain. It's good for the culture. It's good for every aspect of to be a global citizen, to be able to exchange. I think English is not enough anymore.
I got the same feeling also.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because that I started to learn German, but still a beginner.
Yes,
Yeah.
but at the moment that you feel that it opens new doors and new possibilities. I think it makes us better person. I think so. Yes.
So how many languages that you can speak?
For the moment, on French, English, a little bit Chinese. I knew German, but I forgot because I didn't practice. But maybe if I go in Germany and I stay there a month, maybe it will
yeah.
come back.
Yeah.
But because there's Goethe Institute and there's lots of learning schools for German. So let's say 2 and Chinese. It's the beginning.
Still working on. So do you think just like learning by doing is an important word? Learning by doing.
Learning by doing. Yes, and in the sense that to learn new skills. Yes, I think we should learn something new each year. Yeah, so not to get lazy. There are lots of these books, in the West, pop book that say, "Oh, learn new skills. It's good for your brain. You won't have an Alzheimer and things, like diseases that you get when you get old."
Yeah.
In the West, you have lots of these diseases because people, instead of having fun, play and learn, they take pills and they get depressed, which I think it's not very useful. Doesn't make it like a very useful society. So yes, absolutely.
Last questions that she will ask you.
I want to ask you, what kind of education do you think is suitable for children during their childhood?
Play is important. To play, learning to play.
Do you know in Taiwan most parents bring their children to exam school to learn some like English, piano or something else?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I approve of this because it's so if I understand your question well, they bring their children to learn music.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes.
Or learn some math or Chinese after that school. Fun school is a place that some parents bring their children. If you have no class in the school at 5 o'clock, and they will bring their child to the primary school to learn something else, like 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Yes, if the the children, if he can choose, is the subject of his liking, to incite the children to motivate into learning, I think it's a good thing.
Oh, in what term do you think this is a good method?
If I think it's not good, no, I don't think it's not, because when I was a kid, my mother would bring me to after school. I would go to I don't know how to call this in English. I would learn to read poetry, to write poetry, and they would have a drama class.
Yes, yes.
And to recite poetry with the teacher playing piano and everything.
Yes.
So it helped me a lot. I like that because
You enjoy it?
oh yes, a lot. And I would go to gym classes, and I think it's important to have a discipline. Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, I
Okay.
think it not too much, no pressure. It has to be through fun, because I think that the motivation is we don't, if we are coerced to do something, we will feel it will be repressive. It has to be fun, and it has to with to encourage. You don't scold. You encourage the child. I think it's good. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for your interview today.
Thank you, and I hope you will success.
Yeah,
Have
thank
a
you.
good, I hope you find lots of person to have a big bank of information for make something that will be helpful for you.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.